What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get the most out of the double XP weekend for Madden Ultimate Team. So what double XP weekend is, this runs, it started last night, it runs to early Monday morning. Basically, when you're in Ultimate Team, if you play games, if you play solos or solo battles, any XP that you earned is going to be double this weekend, which means this is the perfect time to start grinding your MUT level up if you haven't reached MUT level 50 yet. So I'm going to show you the way to get the most out of this over this weekend so that you can get the most XP possible, because a lot of people, I've seen people asking, you know, what's the move, what's the best way to get the most XP. So I'm on a secondary account here because my other account's already at level 50. I hit level 50 last night once this went into effect. This is pretty much a channel, or not a channel, a account that I pretty much use to just kind of test out solo battle strategies. So you want to go to the gauntlet solos. Now, there's two in particular that are the easiest and pretty much provide the most bang for your buck. The first one is going to be the kicking ladder. Now, you have to be at level 20 to do this, but most of y'all should be there already. Now, you want to go to the first solo challenge in the kicking ladder, and it's simply to just kick a 20-yard field goal. That is all you have to do. You kick a 20-yard field goal, and you get 90 XP for this. Normally, you would get 45 XP, but because it's double, you get 90. It really doesn't get any easier than this. This is probably cut and dry the easiest one for the amount of XP that you get. The next one I'm going to show you, you actually get quite a bit more XP, but this one is just simply the easiest. So if you're someone that's just kind of looking, you know, not to do something too involved, I guess, just something so simple, quick, and easy, you do this, you get 90 XP off the bat for just a 20-yard field goal. Now, you're going to notice here that I actually get more than 90 XP because this is my first solo challenge of the day. So when you do your first solo challenge of the day, you usually get 100 XP just for doing the first one. But because it's double, obviously, we got 200 for that. But if you look under the, you know, play the first solo of the day, if you look right under that, you see you get 50 XP for completing it, and you get 45 XP for scoring 3 points, which equal 90. So if you do that over and over and over, you're just going to keep getting 90 XP a pop, 90 XP a pop. Very simple, very easy. Now, the best one to do, in my opinion, is the passing countdown. You want to go to the first solo challenge here. Basically, you have to throw for a 99 yards and a touchdown, and you get 16 tries to do this. Now, this is super simple because it's on rookie. It's super simple to do, and especially if you're grinding for MUT Master, this is going to help you rack up the passing yard stats for MUT Master. So I definitely recommend doing this one. So you just want to have, you know, if you have Tyreek Hill, that's good. If not, go grab John Ross off the auction house. He's like 2,000 coins, maybe even less. And you just want to have a receiver on the outside in a formation, you know, whatever formation, just have him on the outside, put him on a streak. Now, if you throw this touchdown on the outside, you will get 55 XP times 2 every single time, which is 110 XP. But there's a secret to this. When you come out in this formation, you want to fake snap by pressing RB or R1. You do it about 2 or 3 times, and your guys will false start. Now, what this does is it pushes the ball back about half a yard. But what that does is it allows you to get more XP. If you just throw the regular 99-yard touchdown, you get 55 XP, which is times 2 because it's double XP weekend, which is 110. But by pushing the ball back that half of a yard, what that does is the game counts it as 100 yards instead of 99 yards. And when you gain 100 yards in a solo challenge, that hits a threshold that gives you more XP. So by going back that half a yard, you're going to get typically 70 XP, which times 2 is 140. That is the best method for getting XP. You come out, you fake snap, you get your false start, you put your guy on a streak, the next play, you throw the touchdown, you get 140 XP a pop. Now, the first throw, he kind of got caught. I have Sam Bradford here, who's not he doesn't have a good arm, so your QB's probably way better than this. And then right there, they just, of course, they ran engage 8 and they hit me. Normally, about, I would say 90% of the time, you're going to get this on the first try. I've sat here and done this tons of times on my other account, grinding for MUT Master, which I'm almost to that. And you see there on the third try, we get it. All you do is just throw a lob pass, you rack catch it, you're in the end zone, bam, 140 XP every single time. Like I said, 90%, see we got 140 XP. 90% of the time, you're going to hit that on your first try. Every once in a while, it might take you a couple tries to get it. So we're going to go into it one more time, just so I can show you, repeating it, show you that it's not like a fluke or anything, not because that was the first time I did it. You're going to get 140 every single time, and you just want to make sure to do that false start because it does take maybe an extra 15 seconds altogether. But since it's double XP weekend, you're talking about normally if you just did this regular, you're getting 55 XP, but by doing this method this weekend, you're getting 140 XP, and you can't pass that up. That is literally, in my opinion, if you just want to grind this weekend, if you want to put everything else aside and just grind this weekend, that's the best method to do. Just throw this every single play, and you're gonna level up. You can probably jump a level each hour doing this, or if you're higher up, like level 45 plus, maybe it takes a couple hours to move up a level, but you're never gonna find a way to move up faster than double XP weekend, and those don't come around too often. They happen a few times a year. This is the first one of the year, and you definitely want to try to get up to level 50, because when you get up to level 50, you can get a pack that guarantees you a full legend, which you can use that for your team, or you can use that to make a lot of coins. So you want to try to get there as quick as possible, while all the legends still have good value, because later in the year they're not, some of those legends are going to not hold as much value as they do right now. So that's the method with solo challenges. You see, again, 140 XP. Doesn't really get any easier than that. Now, other things you want to look into, or I guess before we get into that, just to recap quickly, the kicking ladder, you go to the first one, kick a 20-yard field goal, 90 XP every time. That's the easiest one to do by far. The best one to do, in my opinion, is going to be the passing countdown. You want to do the first one every time. Go get John Ross. If you already have Tyreek Hill, he'll suffice as well. Now, another thing you want to do is, if you haven't completed all your solo battles, or even if you don't normally do solo battles, do your solo battles this weekend, because if you play these games and you play them on the highest mode, just win the game. And you're gonna accumulate a decent amount of stats just by playing. If you're good at solo battles and you haven't for whatever reason been playing them, you can get up to like 800 XP a solo battle. Now, if maybe you're not as good, then maybe you're talking more like 500 to 600, but 500 to 600 XP for playing a solo battle is huge. If you have, like, let's say 4 solo battles to play, you can, depending on where your MUT level is, you can literally jump up like a couple MUT levels just by playing a few solo battles, because you're going to get anywhere from 500 to 800 XP each solo battle just by winning the game and just accumulating the natural stats in the game. Now, another method you can do is going into MUT draft and playing a solo draft versus CPU. I know a lot of people don't like to play online versus other people. You can play this versus the CPU and rack up easy XP. Now, you can do the solo draft, which does cost 5 tickets, but it gives you better rewards, it gives you more coins, and it gives you competitive trophies. If you're not worried about that, if you're worried about simply just getting XP and nothing else, then just do the open draft. It's free. You're still going to get a few coins for doing it, nothing much. But if you're just concerned about XP, go to a solo draft, draft your team, play your 6 games, and you can literally, like I said, you can get anywhere from 500 to 800 XP a game by doing this. You're going to jump up MUT levels by the hour doing this. So, to recap, the 2 solo challenges I showed you, if you have solo battles left, definitely play those, and definitely do MUT draft if you're just looking, to really get the most out of it and just jump up as much as possible. Go to MUT draft, play a solo draft versus the computer. You don't even have to pay anything to enter it if you don't want, and you're going to just rack up tons of XP. Now, one last thing I want to touch on is how this is going to affect the market. So, because of this double XP, a lot of people are going to be hitting level 50 this weekend, which means they're going to get that full legend, and a lot of those people are going to sell it. So, the legend market should drop down a little bit this weekend. So, if there were some legend players you were looking into getting, this is probably going to be the weekend to get it, because not only are people going to be pulling full legends once they hit level 50, but it's also legend weekend, so legend packs are out. People are going to be pulling a lot of legends too, so it's kind of like a double whammy. So some of these early legends in the game, like Sean Taylor, for instance, he's 285k right now, and he's probably going to go down a little bit more. Steve Young, Bruce Smith, these guys are going to be dropping down this weekend. So if you've had your eyes on any of these guys, you definitely want to check them out this weekend, because it's probably the cheapest you're going to have seen them since the game has dropped. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.